Hello everybody, thank you for clicking. You know what time it is. It's Wednesday and today's video is definitely a video that's going to inspire you, hopefully. So I decided to do this video as we're almost done with the year and I had New Year resolutions. I don't know about you, I couldn't complete all of them, and I was like, what better than to share some insights and things that we can do to be successful into the new year. So this video is 5 traits of successful people. So let's begin with the first trait. The first trait of successful people is that successful people, they set long-term goals. Now they know to achieve this, they have to have a lifestyle that they push themselves daily to get to the finish point. Now they don't just sit down and think, oh, I'm going to get this done now. I'm going to, like for example, I'm going to start blogging today and next month I'm going to be like a superstar blogger. I mean, it might be possible, but successful people, they know they have to push themselves daily. They push themselves daily, they keep getting better every day because they know in the end it's like a race, they're going to get to the finish line. But unsuccessful people, they want everything now. They start something, they want to be successful this minute. They don't have the patience all the time. They don't even know the benefit when you push yourself daily. No, they just want to be in the finish line today. Now on to the second point. The second trait of successful people is that they are the captains of their ships. They are true to themselves and they know that they're going to be hard times as they push on to the finish line. But they see these hard times just like seasons, they will come and go. So they keep pushing themselves and they are true to themselves. But unsuccessful people, no, they do not. They are the people who always like to play the victim card. They always see themselves as a victim, like, oh, this happened, that is why I can't do this. For them, that's much more easier than to own up to the fact that you have to push yourself. You have to push yourself to get to the finish line. So we better drop that trait if we want to be successful this new year. So on to the third trait. So the third trait of successful people is successful people have this mindset of I can do this. They don't look at things and be like, I can't do it. They know they're going to be challenges, but they don't make excuses. They push themselves because that's the only way they can get better. And just in case they come across something like that, they can inspire people and tell people how to do it better, and they also can overcome it. But unsuccessful people, they make excuses. They see themselves already as a victim, so anything that comes their way, they say, oh, because of my background, because of my parent, because of this. For them, that's easier than being successful. And this is a trait we definitely don't want to have. So now we're moving to the fourth point. And the fourth trait of successful people is they stand for their truth. They own their own voice and they push themselves. They stand for what they believe in. They're not big on being liked. It's good to be liked, but that's not the priority for them. They stand for what they believe in and they push themselves. Now the beauty of this is eventually with successful people, people who like them from the get-go will eventually love them when they get to the finish line. But the sad side is people who never like them are definitely going to hate them when they get to the finish line. But unsuccessful people, they are so big on people liking them. That is like a priority for them. Getting to the finish line is not a priority for them. And eventually, they just get stuck. Because take a scenario. If 8 people were talking in a room, like you couldn't hear anybody, right? Now, if an unsuccessful person wanted to push himself and he had to like take ideas or put into consideration 8 different people's voice, how would he be heard or she be heard? But a successful person, for sure they listen to people, but they never lose their voice. When they speak, obviously the 8 people are listening. Now that's a trait of a successful person. We're moving on to the 5th point. So the final trait about successful people is successful people, they are very aware of their social circle. They're very aware of the people they are around, their friends. They don't just put people in the social circle. No. They put people who push them, people who inspire them. And this is also very good because there's a saying that show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. To some point it makes sense because when you put yourself around people who inspire you, eventually you're going to get to the finish line. But unsuccessful people, they put themselves around toxic people. They're not aware of their social circle and they're just around people who eventually they feel, okay, this person likes me. And for them, again, that's the priority. But for successful people, they want to get to the finish line. They have to get to the finish line. And they put themselves around people who motivate them, people who inspire them, and people who push them to get better. So I hope this video has pumped you up for the new year. And also I hope we can learn these traits and then try to get to where we want to be. I mean, that finish line eventually, and be successful. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if this is your first time, subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you guys next week, Wednesday. You know I love you, right? But God loves you best. Bye.